My name is Malaysia Paris, and this is my story. So I am 21 years old, and it's a little disheartening and sad to say that I have been through, a lot growing up, and even being an adult now. But I would say that some of my most troubling trials that I've been through would definitely be between the ages of 9 and 15. I used to have an eating disorder. I would, throw up my food, and, I was just really afraid of gaining weight. My weight has always been something that's really important to me, and still is to this day. And, I'm glad to say that I don't have that issue now. I just kind of watch what I eat, make sure I work out. But that's definitely something that started really young. I'm not too sure where that developed from, but that's just one. Another thing that I have overcame is not being happy with my parents. As a girl or a teenager, just in general as a woman, your parents is everything, and I didn't necessarily have good skin growing up. I mean, you can still see that I still have blemishes. It's a lot better today than it used to be, but I got teased for it, I got bullied for it. People who said that they were my friends would talk badly about me behind my back because of my acne. It was really, really, really tough, especially because at the time, I did have, girlfriends who, I wouldn't say looked better than me, but definitely had the clearer skin. And so if we got approached by even another group of girls or a group of guys, I would be like the black sheep. So skin is also very important to anyone, I believe. And, I've come a long way from that as well, but it's definitely something that it may seem minor, but it truly does affect the way you see yourself. I did not find myself attractive for a very long time, and that's really sad to say, because you should love yourself and love your skin no matter what, pimple or blemish or, blackhead, anything, whatever is on it. That's what makes you you, and we have to understand that everything is not going to last forever. It's not going to stay on your face forever, but it can definitely change the way that you see and perceive yourself. And it took me, honestly, probably until I got to college to realize, what, I am beautiful, and no matter what's on my face or what's on my chest or what's on my back, that doesn't define me. That's just the outer shell. And if you want to be shallow enough to just only look at that outer shell, then that's on you. Lastly, I have also been a victim of rape. That's also been something that I struggled to deal with as well. It did happen almost on one occasion. It was a neighbor, so it's definitely something that is very, very serious. And I've heard stories of women who have the situation happen to them from family members, uncles, cousins. For my situation, it was a neighbor. It came very, very close. But the actual time that it did happen was from my mother's husband. And so that was very tough to overcome, just for the simple fact that at that point my mother and I were going through a lot, and so I felt like she wouldn't believe me if I told her. And looking back on that now at 21, when that happened at about 17, 18, you have to speak up. You have to say what's on your mind, or not even say what's on your mind, say what's happening to you, because it's your body. You give consent to what you want to be done to it. And if someone is disregarding that and is completely overlooking the fact that that's not their, I'm not going to say property, but that's not, you know, theirs to have, to hold, to touch, or anything like that. It's very important that you speak up, ladies. Truly it is. It's very important, because I wish I would have said something sooner. You know, now they're getting a divorce, not for that reason, but for another reason. But I was scared, and it's okay to be scared. I'm not saying, you know, be tough from the get-go, because by no means is that an easy thing or something easy to face, but you have to be strong enough for not for anyone else, but for yourself first and foremost, because at the end of the day, all you have is yourself and your body is yours. And if anyone takes advantage of that, then they are not for you, they do not love you, and they do not care about you, and I mean that 100%. So those are just a few of the things that I've experienced, and I just want to give a piece of advice. Again, love yourself to the fullest extent. It might be hard, it might take the longest road possible. Everything doesn't have a freeway to it, unfortunately, but you have to tough it out and keep going, and know that it's not the end of the world if your skin has a pimple. It's not the end of the world if someone talks bad about you. So I say that to say that you are stronger than you think, you are more beautiful than you think, and you are as awesome as you think you are. Thank you.